getting on a flight to San Diego. I feel like moving there. My plan is find a place to live, secure like some finances, and like just go from there. I am going to Portland tomorrow. I think I want something with like trees. I think I want something like a bit more foresty or whatever. So we're in Portland right now, and I am staying at this wonderful Airbnb. It's like a whole thing, and I think it's like shared amongst like the houses in this property. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is great, and like look at the lights. Hey you guys, when was the last time we spoke? All right. Anyway, I'm just gonna think back from the last time we spoke. I'm gonna go ahead and say it was probably yesterday. So in the time since yesterday, nothing much has really happened. At least like in the outside world. Yeah, I mean, I've been just like enjoying this Airbnb. Today I went out. I went to a bookstore. I got some books, and then I went to a cafe, did some reading, and then I walked around for a bit. Today was weird. Today was like the first day since I left New York that like I hit like a wall. Every day since I left New York, I've been able to like make decisions and like move forward and stuff like that, even though like they've been like pretty last minute. So like I decide like, oh, which Airbnb I'd move to. For example, so when I first got to the West Coast, I came to San Diego, and then I stayed like in the Margaritaville in San Diego, and then when deciding the next place I would stay in San Diego, I chose South Park because I saw good things about it, and it looked interesting, and it looked like it had quite a bit of stuff. So I found an Airbnb there. That was nice, and I stayed there for like a night or two. I think a night, or I don't remember, like a night or two. I think 2 nights, yeah. And then I was like, okay. And then I realized that like, maybe San Diego isn't for me. And then I came up to Portland, and I stayed in like a quiet neighborhood in Portland, in like a house with like a nice yard and everything like that. And then I was like, oh, this is good, but maybe I want like somewhere with like more space. So I was able to find like an Airbnb. This Airbnb that I'm currently in that like has this big backyard that I showed you guys, and like it's just like a really nice place. And then today I was thinking about like I kind of like designed like my dream home. I designed my dream home in my mind, and then I felt good. I felt happy about that. I thought about all the experiences I had like since I came to the West Coast, and like I kind of put it all together into like making it like, okay, this is what like I want my dream home to look like. And then after that, there was just like nothing. Like I went to the bookstore, and then like I just felt nothing. And it was like the middle of the day at this point, and I check out of this place tomorrow, and I was like, okay, like I need to start like thinking about my next steps, because what am I gonna do next? Like I'm not ready to go back to New York. But yeah, it was once I figured out what my dream what my dream house was supposed to look like, or what I thought it wanted to look like, I just like my head went blank after that. Like there was nothing pulling me, there was nothing pushing me in any particular direction, and it was just like really like concerning. Not concerning, it wasn't concerning, like I wasn't worried about anything. Like it was just strange to not have like something like pushing me anymore that has been pushing me for like a while. So anyway, it made this day like quite uncomfortable for me, because I just spent the entire day kind of like just wondering like where am I supposed to be going next? Like where am I being guided to next? Like what decision am I making next? And just nothing was coming to me. So much so to the point where I kind of started to get like a little bit annoyed in Portland. Like I started to like find like flaws with it. To the point actually where I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not staying in Portland like this. Like maybe I'll go to San Francisco. Like I want somewhere with a beach. I want to be able to see the beach, to see the ocean, and like I can't see the ocean in Portland. So I'm like, maybe I should go to like San Francisco. Maybe I'll be happier there. And actually, I'm lying. Before that, it was Vancouver. I was this close to going to Vancouver, but the next flight was late tomorrow night, and I was like, I'm not trying to do that. So then I did some research and I landed on San Francisco, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do San Francisco. Like and I looked up, the flight was like not bad, and like there's like places to stay that are like not bad, but nothing was like it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, San Francisco did like make sense to me. Like something did click for San Francisco, but like it didn't like fully click in the way that like coming to San Diego did or coming to Portland did. Like it didn't feel right. Moving towards San Francisco, I've been to San Francisco before, and like never did I think that I actually wanted to like live there. So I think what happened was like I just got to a point where like I just saw like what I wanted in the future, and I was kind of just trying to reverse engineer how I was supposed to get there, but I don't know, it just wasn't working. So yeah, just been an uncomfortable day today. And like concerning because it's just like I'm checking out of here tomorrow and I don't know what I'm going to do next. So much so to the point where I'm like, am I supposed to just go back to New York? I was like running simulations in my head about going back to New York and like how I would feel, like what I would do, and unhappy. Like I don't know what I would do if I go back to New York. Yeah. I even like look at the flights and everything. I was like this close to like booking the flight back to New York for tomorrow, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like I don't like I don't know what I want to do here, but like I don't like I have no idea what I would do if I go back to New York. I really don't. So I closed my laptop. I like took a second and I was like and then I was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do. So maybe I should just do nothing. And in doing nothing, I guess in this situation would just be to like stay in Portland. Stay in Portland. Remember the things I like about it before I like kind of sobbed myself. And I remember the things I liked about it. And yeah, just try to make something work. I'm going to try to get into the Portland, like back into the Portland like city area, because right out here like there's like space and everything like that, but I didn't rent a car because the car rental options were like kind of like annoying or / unavailable, and the bus is like not infrequent, but like it's not as frequent as I would need it to be. So I've been having to Uber. I'm having to Uber more than I would like. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll stay in Portland downtown. I just booked an Airbnb. I'm waiting for the request to go through. Hopefully it goes through. I just booked an Airbnb. And I'll stay there for the next 2 nights. And then, yeah, hopefully something happens. But it's difficult because like, I don't know what I want to happen. Like, And like that's a bit concerning. Like actually, that is a bit concerning. But it's interesting as well because I realized part of me wasn't ready for like this like journey to end. Like it still felt like too soon for me to like reach the conclusion of like this like expedition. So I think I don't know. It's weird. Like part of me is like kind of like a small part of me is kind of like I guess relieved or happy that like okay things weren't so simple. It wasn't as simple as I'm gonna come out here, find this place, like just fall in love like totally, and like things are gonna. It's not that simple. Like there is more work to be done. So like part of me is like okay, there's a bit more adventure to be done. But then the other part of me is like I guess like that fear in the back of my mind. I'm like okay, like I'm racking up expenses. my the path to get where I want to is very, very foggy. Like I'm not sure what that path is looking like. And also the my end goal is also like getting more foggy as well, where it's like some moments I'll have like a good vision of what I want, and then some other moments where it's just like no, I actually don't want that at all. I want something different. So it's just like it's really difficult. Oh, it's really uncomfortable. But I don't know. I'm just gonna like keep trying to like have faith. Like I've never done something like this before, so it's very concerning. But yeah, I guess let me be totally honest. What am I afraid of anything? Like what am I afraid of happening? I guess what I'm most afraid of. That's hard actually. Like part of me wants to say what I'm most afraid of is what am I afraid of? Am I afraid of just like spending a lot of money and like not like really getting anything in return? Because I don't actually think that. I think that like the lessons I've been learning and the stuff I've been learning about myself have been like really valuable. Despite the fact that like I've been having to spend a lot of money, they've been really valuable. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not worried. Maybe it's just like the challenge, I guess. Maybe this is just part of like the journey where it's like it's the friends we meet along the way, you know? Like it's has my hand been blocking the goddamn fucking camera this entire time? Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not just I guess it's I don't know. I guess it's like a fear that like maybe am I doing something wrong? Am I making a mistake? Am I missing something? But I don't think. I guess that's not really possible. Like if I'm just doing what I think feels right, I don't see how there's a world where like I end up in like a terrible situation. But yeah, I guess there's always like that small part of you, which is like that like fear where it's like things can go wrong. But I'm gonna keep choosing to like put that aside and like to like ignore that and to just trust that things are gonna work out. What I was going to say was that I asked myself if somebody handed me like a bunch of money right now, would that make me happy? And would that like satisfy me? And would that like complete my journey? And part of me is like, no. Like that would not make me satisfied. If someone just handed me a bunch of money right now, that wouldn't feel good. In fact, that would probably upset me because it's just like not that I didn't earn, not because I didn't earn the money, but it's just because like what did I learn? what What did I learn? So yeah, it's weird. It's strange. Like it's like a fear, like the fear of like things going poorly, but it's also like the fear of like not learning and the fear of not growing, I guess, and the fear of like not getting a challenge and of things being too easy. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah. Anyway, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm supposed to check out like at 11. I've just been it's been spending the past few hours just like trying to figure out what my next steps are going to be. So, um, yeah. But this has been helpful. Like talking to you guys has been helpful. I'm going to eat something, and then I think part of it is also because like I spent like money today, like quite a bit of money today that like I'm not super happy that I spent. I bought like 2 books that I'm not crazy about, and then the Ubers I had to buy. But I think I'm not gonna be too hard on myself because because I'm not renting a car. I'm not spending money on that. So like the Ubers are actually turning out to the Ubers are actually cheaper than like it would be to like for me to rent a car anyway, and then pay for gas. So like I'm actually not gonna try to be too hard for me on myself for that. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'll stop talking for today. Hopefully the next time, not hopefully, the next time I talk to you guys. Oh god, I'm sorry. The next time I talk to you guys, I'll have more clarity and I have more insight. Like I'll have, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next clip. Forget what I said. I'm going to San Francisco. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.